from the light. You remember the scripture also told you that nobody can please God except by faith. So anything in your life that found entrance through what you saw with your eyes, that means it was not designed to please God in your life. So that means you don't just wake up in the morning and go outside and see a car. If you live your life like that, you will find out that you will be doing everything, putting your hands even in the wrong things in order to get money to satisfy the lust of your eyes. And it happens to be that many of our prayer points came from the things that we saw. Did you remember Abraham? The Bible never told us for one day that Abraham prayed concerning the barrenness of Sarah. Although he needed his wife to be fruitful, but you know what the Bible said? He said he considered not the deadness of her womb, of Sarah's womb. That means if Abraham was to pray, he doesn't look at the things which he can see, because as far as your prayer point comes from a circumstance you can see, then it is not powered by the energy of God to answer. So if you find that you are in church and the reason why you decided to serve God was because you looked at yourself and you saw an infirmity, you looked at yourself and you saw poverty, am I saying that God doesn't want to deal with those things? Yes, he wants to, but you cannot sustain a life of prayer when you look at the things which are sin, because a time will come in your life when the things which are sin will be favorable, and if the things which are sin are favorable, how pain will you pray? Oh my God. Anybody that prays from a standpoint of the things that his eye can see, a day will come where Satan will bring him into a false reality. It will bring him into a false comfort zone. And do you realize that there was something that happened to Daniel in Babylon? That Daniel was not poor in Babylon. Daniel was not among people that were laboring to eat in Babylon. Daniel was one of the special children that were brought into a special conclave in the king's court. So as long as Daniel is concerned in Babylon, Daniel has no reason to pray. So that's why when Daniel wants to pray, he will have to turn his eyes away from comfort and face it to Jerusalem. Oh, you are not with me. You are not with me. Are you people alive in this place tonight? The reason why he will have to do that is because if he continues to see the things which his eye can see, he will not have a need of prayer. This is the reason why some people got small money and immediately money entered into their hand. They didn't see the reason to identify themselves with prayer meetings anymore, because the source, the prayer points came from what their eyes could pinpoint. So as long as your prayer still comes from your circumstance, you will never become a man of prayer. Am I saying that God does not see the things you go through? He sees them. Am I saying that God is not aware of the affliction? He's aware. But if your prayer point consistently stems from your affliction, a day will come that Satan will heal you. The reason why he will heal you, the reason why he will give you a job, is because he knows that you are a man that sees God because of the things you can see. Imagine the food they gave a slave. People that they caught in captivity, they called them and they gave them the king's meal. Can you see the king's meal and still cry like an hungry man? Daniel saw food and still yet he was hungry. Daniel's hunger did not come from anything that his eye could see. There was an hunger that was deeper than food. So if you bring food into Daniel's presence, there is food before Daniel. There is an iPhone 17 before Daniel. There is a Lexus street before Daniel. But there is an hunger that is deeper than everything that his eye can capture. There is an hunger that is deeper than everything that his eyes can see. So although there is food on Daniel's table, but he chooses to fast, because I came here with something from heaven. I came here by faith. And do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to tell you that the coordinates of Daniel's hunger was directed from a realm where nobody could see.